Well, here we are for another comparison video. You know, the Backbone's back in the ring, but now we got two new versions of the Kishi V2, and then we got the Gamesir X3.
To our last video, I say we go part by part and see which one wins.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, we'll just say the Kishi has decided
we're gonna
to fully rip off the backbone.
I just want to say this, number one. I have a theory. I told you this, that I think they're just like, you know what? Backbone's not gonna come out of the Android version. We're gonna just go ahead and beat them to it.
I mean,
yeah, but
it's a good
we'll
point.
get into this. So should we start off with just what's D-pad?
Start off with the D-pad, sure. Backbone D-pad. We said this, I think, on the last video, but it feels a lot like a SNES D-pad, or you know, just like a good classic D-pad that you feel comfortable with, and you're like, I get that.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's a D-pad.
I get that.
Yeah,
that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It feels great.
That's precision.
I think we all agreed that the Backbone D-pad was the best of any of them in our last video. New Kishi version 2.
Not bad.
It's not terrible. It's got a lot of click. It's like, it's got a little bit of that like soft sponge feeling, but with more of like a tactile click to it as well.
I do want to say this. If you guys are curious about this versus the previous Kishi, just go check out this review.
I mean, you can even hear like
and then you can
pretty much nothing. Yeah, like there's actual click to it.
Yep.
And then the Gamesir's the most different. I mean, the Gamesir is all click. It's even got a removable.
See how fast you... Oh, nicely done.
And that is one thing cool about the Gamesir, though, is all of the buttons are removable and replaceable with different parts and different things.
You want to grab the Umbrella Corporation? We'll even throw that in right now. It comes with this, though. This is the only one that comes with any extra stuff.
It's a little more rounded. It kind of looks like the Umbrella logo from Resident Evil, but just so if you want a different feel.
Then it comes with the little grips here for which we quite enjoy.
Well, we'll talk about the sticks.
Yeah.
A second.
No, I just wanted to say that I was pointing out the accessories there.
So between us, personally, I'm gonna say the Backbone wins in the D-pad department.
Yeah, I agree.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to buttons then.
We want to try to focus so you can make your own decision, but we'll give our own personal take on here too.
Yeah.
We don't care. So
the Backbone buttons. It's interesting. The Backbone XYAB buttons feel very similar to the
you're right. I never thought about that. You're right.
D-pad.
So it's a slight click, so you know you clicked it, sort of a
but
feel.
It's still kind of got that console sponge feeling that you'd expect from like a...
Not too soft, not too hard.
Yeah, from like a PlayStation or Xbox controller. The Kishi...
I like it. They're good size,
went for super light, super click, feel like they're going to break any second buttons. Would you agree?
I will say this. I made a comment that they were so light, and then as I started playing, I was like, you know what? I like them more than I thought, but then I accidentally hit a button, and I was like, okay, now I'm starting to question
In our Kishi review, which you should go check out, in our Kishi version 2 review, Adam actually mentioned that he was accidentally clicking when he wasn't supposed to.
You know what's sad, too? The original Kishi, it was almost like too spongy that I remember not feeling the input sometimes. But now it's like they went the too extreme to the... Whatever.
It's
very light, very clicky.
I really liked the original Kishi's buttons. I thought it had great buttons. It felt almost identical to what an Xbox controller feels like, and I think that's a good move.
This is like the in-betweener.
Yeah, it's very clicky.
Bigger buttons.
It's like... It's still very clicky like the Kishi's is, the Gamesir X3. But it's a different click. It's not as light. It's not as light and flimsy feeling. Would you agree?
Yes.
Like it's more of a
100%.
Solid.
Yeah, these feel much more solid.
And once again, you don't like your button placement? Switch it out. Try it into Xbox mode or Nintendo mode. So that's kind of cool too. Once again, they all switch.
This is gonna be a tough one. I'm not really sure what I would pick.
I would go for Backbone 100% on buttons again. I know you kind of like the click of the Gamesir, don't you?
It's not the click. It's just the
feel, maybe?
Yeah. Like, I almost feel like this is too hard.
Gotcha.
So it's not the click, I just like the...
Like, we've got, like, you really got to push. Yes. You got to push a medium amount, and this is, I'm going to push for you while you think about pushing.
But I'm not, I don't know. I like both. So,
Yeah.
but yes, I would say still. Victor?
No, yeah, Victor, what do you think? You've tried a lot of them.
Button preference?
I'll be honest, I just don't like the new Kishi, anything about the new Kishi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, shots fired.
I know, it's weird because the Kishi, they went very similar to the Backbone, but worse in some ways too, you know? So, while we're saying all this, please don't take this as what we say means you can only buy this one.
This is still really good.
Because it's all preference. I mean,
what makes this hard for, sorry to cut you off, what makes this hard for us is we had the original. And we just felt like, one, this was such a huge letdown to us because we loved the sticks of the original.
Yeah.
And we won't get into all that. Check that review.
Yeah, as you just saw, I preferred the Backbone's buttons to even the Gamesir, but I don't like the Gamesir. So this is just our opinions.
Yep.
Hopefully it will help you make a decision. Should we go to sticks?
Yes.
Okay, we go to sticks now. Sticks is where...
This is a landslide win.
Okay, Backbone and Kishi's sticks
They
feel
so
very similar. I think Kishi's are a little more loose, feeling just a tiny bit, maybe?
Is it just that this... I feel like actually the Kishi just has more range. And maybe that's why it feels looser.
I can understand that.
More left to right.
Maybe.
And
You might be right about that.
I don't know if that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But the point is, they feel similar. This just has a little bit more range. You know, feels kind of like a Joy-Con style.
Yep. And in our last comparison video, Backbone lost for us in terms of sticks.
Guys, this is even upgraded past our previous winner, the
previous
Gamesir
video,
X3.
the Gamesir
Wow,
won.
these are awesome.
It won hands down for the sticks, and once again, it is even better than the X2 was. The X3, they feel firm, but not like too hard to move.
So
like
good.
It's just real good. And once again, it's like, oh, do you want taller sticks?
We got them.
They provide them for you. It's absolutely incredible. Like,
oh, you just want the regular smaller? We got it. You want the more concave? You want the
convex?
Yeah.
We got it.
You don't know which one's left or right? We'll color them for you.
Yep.
Okay.
I always have trouble with that, guys.
Which one's left or right? Yeah,
but
exactly.
Guys, honestly, these sticks by far, in our opinion, are the best out of the bunch.
Let's go to triggers. This is another one where they're just all a little different. None of them are bad. They're just different.
I don't know if I'd give a clear winner here, but yeah, just go ahead and explain what you think there.
I like the Backbone's triggers. I do like that the R2 and L2 are analog, so there's actually some move to them. There is no click, you know, kind of similar to what a console controller would feel like, you know, where you can push it a little or push it all the way, you know, and adjust that. The new Kishi is very similar. I actually think I prefer these triggers over the Backbone, though. I will say I think the Kishi has better triggers. And as far as triggers go, they even give you 2 extra buttons up here that can be mapped to something else. I guess we'll add that to the trigger option, so that's another thing this has that the others don't. No, I think the triggers feel great.
And those are in a good spot. The mappable button, it feels natural just because your finger's really at the tip.
It feels very normal. Then, yeah, Gamesir X3
We want to point this out. I made a comment that I actually love the way this feels. I'm not necessarily a fan of the click.
Yeah.
I just like the...
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah. Comfort-wise, the Gamesir's triggers feel great. There's no, like... there's no distance.
No, yeah, it just goes to the click.
So it's either on or off. So, I mean, if you're playing a game that does require like a half pull or a slow pull, it cannot be done. It's all or nothing.
In mobile gaming, is there really anything that's going to utilize that?
Not that I've personally played, but I mean, it doesn't mean there aren't.
Preference of feel.
But here's the other thing. What about remote play?
I don't think you can use those features, though.
I mean, I'll be honest. I use my Backbone for remote play. Way more than I do for actually games on the phone.
Listen, I'm going to lie to you right now.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
So I do.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's very clicky. He's right, though. It just goes straight to click, click. But now I kind of want to just go to feel. What do you think comfort-wise?
The Gamesir,
they're all comfortable. Would you agree?
I think the Gamesir is 100% the most comfortable.
Yeah, but would you agree they're all comfortable?
They're all comfortable.
Because I do have to say this. One thing I do actually like better about this versus the previous is the comfort. I find this more comfortable to hold.
I did not think the original Kishi was very comfortable.
It kind of made my hand cramp a little bit. I like the texture on here, which the Gamesir also has some texture there. But it is very comfortable to hold, but so is every one of these.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the Gamesir is the most comfortable if I have to pick one on comfort. I will say
it.
As of right now, there's no iPhone versions for the new Kishi version 2 and the Gamesir X3.
Yeah.
Both do say that they're coming. The Kishi at least has it on their website. Like, buy an iPhone version now. When you click on it, it says out of stock, but I don't think it's ever even said in stock. So I think it's coming soon. But at least there should be. So the one downside to the Backbone is there is no Android version.
Yep.
So if you have an Android phone, just throw the Backbone out right now. Like there's unless they come out with an Android version, which I don't know if they are.
I do have to say this. The only reason I'm bringing it up, it's the only one that does this. I do like that the Kishi is stuck with the whole, little speaker grill here when your speakers come out. It's a very nice thing that I kind of wish they would all do, but these are more open.
And it's a good thing because it doesn't have a headphone jack.
Yep.
Like,
winner.
Why would you do such a thing? Oh, the
Gamesir doesn't either. Should we just bring that up? What things have that the others don't? Because this has that.
So something that they have that they don't. Backbone has a headphone app. The others do not.
Yep. This has a fan
for cooling, and it works.
It works very well.
In our Gamesir review, check that out as well.
We have to point
what
this
was
out.
it? We got like a whole
12?
5 to 7 degrees. It wasn't.
It was 12.
No, it was 12. Are
yes,
you sure?
It was
12. It went down that low? I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm getting confused because we just did a PC with a fan review, and that was 12 degrees.
We'll say around 5 to 12.
I will say is it does cool the phone.
It does.
So if you play games that make your phone really hot and cause it to either shut down or slow down or anything, this is kind of a clear choice.
Hey, I'll be honest. I have a Z Flip, and it overheats when I'm just playing this not extensive golf game. So I mean, maybe for phones that aren't necessarily great for gaming that overheat, maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Yeah, we do want to say this. While this is great, you do have to have 2 USBs plugged in if you want to charge and do this. It won't work without it being plugged in.
I really don't understand the thought behind that.
We do want to say this as well. This does not have any sort of app that they've really made to utilize. This new one does, and it'll show you what games work with it, which is nice when you're in the app. That is free.
Yep.
This did have an app that was free that you now have to pay for.
The subscription, which doesn't make any sense because it's really just an app to launch other apps.
It does do some cool stuff.
I mean, it does do cool stuff. You can still use the Backbone without the app, without the subscription. You can even have the app downloaded and not pay for the subscription just to run firmware updates. So I mean, that's nice. It's not like they're saying you have to have the app to even use this. I just thought about this. We haven't tested this yet, but could you download the Razer Nexus app and just use a Gamesir? Because it's not like there's anything specific the app does with this other than updates to this. Like you could still probably launch the Razer Nexus app and just launch your games through it, because it is kind of nice that it shows which games are compatible with USB-C controllers.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
We'll never know now.
Something you could try.
Because I'm not going to tell you that, guys. Just kidding.
One other big difference about the Kishi version 2 is that they come with these little kind of bumpers or inserts to fit different types of phones or different phone cases. We tested it in our previous review. Go check that out, by the way. And we still weren't able to get Adam's OnePlus 9 Pro phone in there with a pretty. I mean, it has a pretty big case on it, but we couldn't get it in there with the case. But with a really thin case, you could get it in there. But then it's got thicker ones for phones that aren't as thick, so that's kind of nice. None of the other ones have that, other than, I mean, the Backbone kind of. There's this extra little piece that can slide on right here. That's really just all I mean, it says it's just for the iPhone 13, just it's a little more square, but it's not really accommodating a bigger phone or cases. I have an iPhone and I've tried many times. If you have a case on, it's not going in this thing. The case has to come off for it to work with the Backbone. So that's pretty cool that they decided to accommodate that. So if you have a thicker phone with a Red Magic or something, the Kishi version 2 really is probably
this is a great option for you for sure. So definitely look into that if you got a beefier phone.
Yeah, definitely. There's one other cool thing. The Gamesir does have a movable USB-C
True.
port, so...
I forgot to show the case.
Oh, and, okay.
The only one.
The Gamesir comes with a legit case. I mean, this is a hard shell case. It comes with a USB-C.
It's nice, too.
It is a nice USB-C cable. It's a decent length.
Yeah. So they already got you covered. It's like, oh, you didn't have an extra one for your fan? Now you do.
So, yeah, that's really cool. And like we said, it comes with a bunch of different accessories to make taller sticks. I believe the Gamesir is 100 now. Yeah. If that's not, we'll put the right price on the screen. So they're all 100 right now. The previous Gamesir I saw go down to $50 at times, and I would. That's a good deal. I would suspect that they'll do the same with this. I mean, there'll be deals on all of them. I've seen the Kishi go down to super cheap at times, and the Backbone. Yeah. But as of right now, I believe they are all at $100, brand new, unless there's a sale going on.
Guys, we just really wish that the original Kishi brought the sticks over to this new model.
So, once again, a lot of this is preference. You might like clickier buttons. You might not like clickier buttons. In my opinion, I would say the Gamesir is easily the best value. For the same price, the extra stuff you get, I think it's more comfortable. It cools your phone. You get a case.
It has the best sticks. And that may be the most important thing to you.
Yeah, it really is. It's what's most important to you in gaming.
Yep. You have an iPhone. That's probably an easier choice. I mean, you still have.
I mean, they're gonna have their iPhone version. So if you're willing to wait, then
you just think it over.
So that's what we have to say about these. Hopefully that helps you make a decision if you're looking into one of these 3 devices.
If it made you more confused, we apologize.
Yeah, we're really sorry, but at least
we just wanted to help.
At least now you know side by side how our opinion, at least on how they feel and the features that they each have.
Yep.
And hopefully you can make a more informed decision on that. We do want to say we're going to be giving one away. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel, because we're going to post a YouTube community post. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but it kind of looks like Instagram posts, but it's on YouTube. But anyway, if you're subscribed to the channel, you will see those posts, and we'll let you know when the giveaway's happening. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, give us a comment if you want. If you have any questions,
just be like, hey, guys.
Or if you have one, let everyone know which one you've got. But anyway, so we're going to give one away on that night. When we do the live stream, we'll do a live stream, and whoever wins gets to pick whichever one they want, and we'll ship one to you.
That's it. It's as simple as that, guys.
Yeah, real simple.
So we appreciate it. Like you said, if you have one, let us know. We like that feedback, so do other people to know if you have one, if you had issues, put it in the comments. But thank you for watching.
Sorry, really important part of this giveaway. Make sure you comment on this video to let us know you would like to be part of the giveaway.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But still, subscribe so you can see when the giveaway is happening, because we've got to schedule that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. We hope this was helpful, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.